Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I made a video. Um, this is pretty similar to the video I made before, but they changed some things with Jariz. Now that when he's at 6 star, he negates 100% of incoming damage, which but it shortened his. It only lasts for 3 turns instead of 6, and it doesn't give any energy. And my last build, um, you gained tempo every turn, every cycle, but that's only with his ability also giving energy, and so it still worked. It's just you didn't have much room for error. So I was just playing around, and I don't know why I never thought of this, but this is a fun team to use, and I feel like it could work for a lot of other Titans too. So I'm just using Scotty, Tusk, Jariz, and Estella. I do not have these maxed out. Like, I mean, I haven't optimized them or anything. Um, Scotty, you really just want damage, so you want critical damage and you want attack. It's really all that really matters with Scotty. Tusk, I've got him with like 40% destroy. Jariz, I've got him with like 30 to 50. I don't remember exactly how much. 43. That's not bad. And then Estella, I don't have her specced out at all. And she's the only thing. She's just a utility character anyway. So, anyways, I'm just going to show you how I do this. The only things you really need to bring are star potions and antidotes. And star potions are only necessary if he starts on turn 1 or turn 2. It's kind of nice to go ahead and use it even if he starts on 3 and 4, and I'll explain here in a little bit. So anyways, let's just go into this fight, and I'll show you how I do this. It's a guarantee win every time. He cannot kill you. You gain tempo every single cycle still. I mean, unless you just get ridiculously unlucky with card draw. If you just keep drawing fire or something. But as long as you play this right, it will work every time. So the first thing you do is you use the Star Potion on Scotty, and I know that he's going to reduce her damage by like 30% or something, but you need the cycle to start with Scotty. So first thing we do is draw a card. We'll go ahead and reload. I don't really care what it was, and then I'll go ahead and freeze him. That buys me 3 turns. And then once he's not frozen anymore, I'll use Tusk. And again, I'm catching some destroy here and there, and that's sort of what I'm counting on for damage. And then Scotty she's going to do over 1,000,000 when she hits with Estella. So I want to wait until he's got 1 turn of stun left and 2 turns to go, so that way I can use Jariz. This only lasts for 3 turns, so I want to use it now or after. It doesn't have to be now, but I don't want to use it too early. My phone's being a little laggy. And then I've got to wait until... you'll see, this is so fast. You could hit him with Scotty multiple times per cycle, but he won't freeze, and so you're wasting. You might as well wait. This is the only way that he can hurt you, so you got to bring the antidote potions. He's going to burn you every 1 out of 3 times or something like that. So what are you going to do? You can't silence him, so there's really nothing... You got to do it. So anyways, so now Scotty's got 2 turns to go. So I draw, do my fast reload, and then she hits for like 1.1 million. Which again, I could respec her and probably get that higher, but it doesn't really matter that much. Because like I said, this is a guarantee win. This Titan actually has, I think it's a 0 defense. So like, everyone will be able to do damage to him. You'll never get that like 1 point of damage against this Titan. Once I get him beyond the second half, Tusk will be able to do some damage along with some destroy. But again, Scotty's doing the bulk of the damage. And that's really the cycle. Like I said, as long as you play it right, you cannot lose. Now that Jariz blocks 100% of damage. That's nice. And like, you know, we don't care if he boosts up or if he hits. I mean, he's not going to damage us in any way. I feel like Jarice is just so underutilized. No one ever talks about him. In my opinion, I mean, he just works so much for so many teams. Which is probably why I wouldn't say they nerfed him. I like it that they, you know, got his, you know, the reduction up to 100. I can see why they got rid of the energy. Makes me nervous to make these videos because if any of the developers are watching, I don't want them to nerf him even further. I like having it this way. I think, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter. Like I said, you gain a point of tempo every single cycle, so it's, if you bust or if you make a mistake or whatever, you've got plenty of leeway with this build. And you've always got the star potions just in case. I might get him in this cycle. It'll be close. Well, there's the fire. So that's I lost a turn of tempo in this, a point of tempo in this cycle. Again, it doesn't matter. I was still way ahead. So close. And there it is. So anyways, that's how I've been killing this Titan. I was using Scotty, ODR, Fenrir, and Estella, but that team, it just, everything had to work just right, and whenever I would activate Ragnarok, if I didn't get him quite below half, Fenrir would heal him back up to, you know, he'd be at like 70 or 80% health, and so I'd get myself into some trouble sometimes. So I think this way's a tad slower, but it's a guarantee kill every single time. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for over 100 Titan kills this week. I do not know about this Halloween event. I mean, I already spent all my free summons. There's no way I'm gonna hit 200, so I'm not gonna complete it. But I'll see what kind of goodies I can get from it. Anyways, hope you guys like this. Have a great day.